Welcome, Cancer. This is your weekly Tarotscope reading for April the 17th through to the 23rd, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you for your positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I truly send it right back to you. Now let's see what the energy is going to be like for this coming week for us. And we start with the High Priestess, so spiritual magic coming in. Wow. Can you say wow? It's got to be a good week. Led by the High Priestess, by raising your intuition, by tapping into your higher wisdom on a consistent basis this week, doing it as a conscious act. This is being in the right place at the right time, or just knowing the right answer, or just knowing the right way to go. Say thank you when that happens, because somebody's usually guiding you and helping you. It could be where we see how the impossible can become possible in our lives. A door may swing open this week. An opportunity might present itself to you. We have the Knight of Cups, love and passion. This could be a new relationship for some. And it's definitely turning up the heat on others. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, we are going to start to look at what we would truly want to bring forward in our lives with us. What we need to leave behind. And I think because it's the Seven of Swords, it's going to take, a deep-rooted thought process. So reflection, meditation, prayer are in order this week. And considering how you are going to go forward. Understanding those steps. And don't get too caught up in the magic of the moment or the passion when we have this card. We still need to be grounded. We still need to think things through when this card shows up. It kind of works against our first two cards in some ways, but it also brings us to really truly understand what is most important to us going forward. So we are gathering those swords to take with us. We are gathering our tools. And, here we are. We're bending down. We're reaching. We're going out of the way for this one. Well, there's two standing upright. So we are, even though things are presenting to ourselves, we really need to say, but do I want that going forward? Does it bring in joy? Does it bring in happiness? Does it bring in balance? Does it bring in peace of mind? We have the Sun crossing over the Knight of Cups. So if you're looking for a relationship, a new relationship, this could be the week, I tell you. This is passion, the knight in shining armor, crossed over by the sun, your light, your vibration, your beauty shining, being a magnet, pulling it in. So you're pulling in these kinds of experiences this week. So it could be a romantic week, a passionate week, an intimate week. So long as you know that you're beautiful or handsome. As long as you tap into that inner beauty that hides within you and realizes your magnificence, your sparkle. Perhaps even your intuition and your spiritual beauty. Our underlying energy is the Tower. I wish the Tower would go away, but it's not. It's here for a while yet. Being the underlying energy, I don't think things are actually going to happen, but you can see how they can happen. It's almost like the Tower says, I'm going to show up if you don't do something about it. So this is where we have options. We have choices. We can look away or we can deal with the situation. So something should be presented into your life this week that kind of forces you into that corner, and you have to come out of the corner now. You can't stay there any longer. You have to face the issue at hand. Something that is probably dissipating your energy, making you worry, making you fear. Something that you probably don't want to look at, but it's really dragging you down or blocking you from moving forward in some way. And this is dealing with it before there comes a time when you have to deal with it. So right now is that window of opportunity to put closure or an ending to something in your life that is going to go much easier if you take the reins and do it yourself. Now, we have to remember that with the Seven of Swords here, we really need to think it through. We don't want to be burning bridges with that kind of energy. We don't want to just guess and hope that's the fix. We want to know within and knowing that this is the fix. So we have to be very sure. We have to look at it from different angles. Maybe through somebody else's eyes. Overriding energy is the Eight of Pentacles. You know you can do a good job. You know that you have talents and abilities. And you are raising the bar on yourself. And you know there's a lot of hard work involved. And you're good with that. And this is looking at ways of raising the bar in your life on yourself. Of not just being good, but being the best of. So make sure it's the best by your standards and not measuring up to somebody else. Because there's always going to be somebody else who's going a little faster, that's a little stronger, that's a little thinner, that's a little smarter. There's always going to be that somebody. So you have to measure up against your own system of values, of worth. And not be comparing yourself to somebody else. That's the ego takes over then, and then any kind of improvements you try to do doesn't stick. It's not sustainable. Oh, look at that. We have the Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. Remember who was first here? The High Priestess. And look at these two cards that we get together. The Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is your yes card. The Ace of Cups is new beginnings, passions, dreams, desires, relationships, love. So what do you want it to look like? What do you want to step into? You have a spiritual magic setting out the whole week for you, and you get these two cards. The path that you want to step into is available. It is yours. It is yours. Have a belief in yourself, a faith in yourself, an understanding that you can do this. And maybe that's why it's so important to choose wisely about what you need to take forward with you and what you need to leave into the past. Maybe that's why it's so paramount that you make some sort of decision on something that you really didn't want to look at, or it has been something for a while now that has been dissipating your energy or pulling you down or creating a lot of chaos in your life. Because things are about to open up with a new light, a new vision of your tomorrow. So this could be some very exciting energy for many of you. For work and career, we have the Nine of Cups. Oh, I want to be you so much right now. Hang on, I need a little sip here. Oh, goodness. Your dreams, your desires. This is a beautiful week in which to do positive affirmations of what you are stepping into. This is a beautiful week to dream build. This is a beautiful week to imagine the end goal and what does it really look like? What does it smell like? What does it feel like? Tap into it. Definitely tap into it. Love and relationship, we have the Star. So if you have been looking for a relationship, this is a beautiful week to step into a relationship. If you are in a relationship, this is a time to make it sparkle. This is a time to form it a little bit more of a relationship that you are comfortable in, that it brings you balance, that it brings you happiness. The Star card is realizing the way forward. So once again, we're going to be listening to our intuition. We're going to go with the flow. We're going to wait for the opportunity to present itself, and then we are going to capture it. And in doing so, we make everything so much better for ourselves. So this could be a lot of thinking things through about what you truly want within the relationship. And once again, it's doable so long as you have the patience, so long as you have the discipline, so long as you make that true commitment to yourself. For spirituality, we have the Two of Cups. This could be very new messages coming in, new people led your way. And we had the High Priestess there, so expect new experiences, expect to meet new people, expect to have new experiences within your spirituality. Maybe just too many coincidences in one day for it to be a coincidence. Pay attention to little things like seeing a coin over and over again like a penny, or seeing feathers in a place where there shouldn't be any feathers. Look for those little signs, those little symbols that spirit, angels, God, source is near to you at all times, guiding you, bringing you in new opportunities, new abundance, new happiness. For health and well-being, we have the Eight of Cups. You are getting on a whole new path of how you're going to start taking care of yourself. What's important to you. Where you want to work within creating a stronger, more fit, more alive, more vibrant you. I mean, with all these cards, you want your health to be the extreme best it can be. And so, yeah, you might get a little radical. You might break away from a lot of the things that you normally like to eat, or maybe change up your routine so that you're getting to bed earlier or waking up earlier, or both. That there's some kind of diet program being initiated right now, or a workout program, or if you're already doing those kind of things, you're raising the bar on yourself in this area. Because remember the Eight of Pentacles. We're raising the bar on ourselves. And I think that is probably going to be for the majority of you, even though it could be in any area of your life with these kind of fabulous cards. It could definitely be in health and well-being, growing your strength, growing your empowerment, growing your stamina and your vitality to take on the most beautiful path forward you want. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.